The following is an exclusive presentation of the NCCU Sports Network.
Jonathan Duran here at fall camp as North Carolina Central gets ready for the brand new football season. Joined now with Coach Mendenhall, the linebackers coach, and also Special Teams Coordinator. Coach, has he been working with the linebackers? How have they been progressing during the fall camp?
Making a lot of progress. Going on practice 9 or so right now. We got a veteran group, so we're playing much faster, picking up on things much faster. We're executing. We're playing really good defense. Still a lot of work to be done. We got to get better every day, but definitely coming along.
The linebacker core, who has stood out so far to you during this fall practice?
We got 3 veterans that played a lot of football for us last year: Jeremy Thompson, Jordan Miles, and Reggie Hunter. All 3 of those guys are playing at a high level. Second year in the system. They understand what we want. The expectations are there. They're executing at a high level. And that's expected. Second year in the system. We have some additions. I think some other younger guys that can help us. Kenneth O'Neill, new addition to the program, and so guys like him and actually Lee Harley as well, who's been getting a lot of reps. So those 2 guys in addition are doing a great job. Wallace Cooper is my only senior, which is good. I have a lot of guys that are young but very experienced. So Wallace Cooper is a veteran, and he's played a lot of football in his day, and he's solid. So I'm very excited about my group.
Those veterans coming back, you can talk about having 3 of them, which is definitely helpful, I know. How have they been able to help out the younger guys coming into the system?
They're like coaches on the field, and that's what you expect. These guys, second year in the system, they're processing just as if a coach were. And when they're on the field and they can be another coach on the field, that's what they are. And when you can do that as a defense and have a guy out there that's able to get people lined up, communicate the right way, and bring along those young guys, it makes your defense better. It brings depth along, brings your depth and makes your quality depth. So, and it's competitive. It's really competitive right now, and that's expected. When you have good depth, you got solid backups that can do the job as well.
The 3 you mentioned, Thompson, Miles, and Hunter. Besides those 3, who's a player that the Eagle fans can be looking out for during the season?
Probably Lee Harley. He's played a lot of football in his day, and he's going to be a senior as well. He's got 1 year remaining. He's going to be a big physical linebacker in our scheme. And Kenneth O'Neill, who's only going to be a redshirt junior, I believe, or redshirt sophomore. So he's showing some flashes, runs well. He's going to be around the football, so it's going to be exciting.
All right, well, let's flip from the linebackers and talk about special teams. You have Mike Jones coming back as a punt returner, kick returner. How's he been looking in the returning role during practice? Again,
he got really good experience last year, built some confidence off of last season going into this year. So, he's going to be a confident guy back there. He's going to make good decisions. Number 1, take care of the football in the return game, and he's going to be a spark. He's going to be a spark for our team. He's going to make plays when plays are being made, and he's coming along just fine.
To the kicking game, returning the 3 major players from last year. How have they been progressing during practice?
Fenton was a freshman last year. Nathaniel Tilkey, a freshman. Both those true freshmen started last year, and you have Brandon, who's the older veteran of the group. He's going to be a junior. Did all the kickoff duties last year. It's very competitive right now as far as place kicking duties. So we're going to continue to evaluate those guys and compete every day, and wait for one of those guys to separate themselves from each other. Who's going to be the guy? So it's competitive right now. We really don't have one guy sticking out rather than the other. And then we have another freshman in our program, Nigel McCauley, who's solid. He can do all 3. So it's competitive, and it's only going to make your football team better when you have competition.
And on the defensive side on special teams, the past few years, North Carolina Central has been fantastic at defending on special teams plays and also generating points on special teams. How have you guys been able to work on that during this practice?
We're going to stick with what we know. Keep it simple, play fast, play physical. And that's been my philosophy for a long time. And I think that's why we've had success. When you're able to get these guys lined up correctly and go out there and play ball and play loose and have fun and play with some energy, play with some passion, good things will happen. And that's what I'm preaching to them. We're going to be sound. scheme-wise, and we have some veterans in this group. We got some juniors and seniors that have been in my scheme for a long time. We'll make some adjustments where needed, scheme-wise, as we progress into the season. But we're going to do what we do, and it's going to be exciting. So I'm looking forward to it.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much for joining us. Thanks. The countdown to kickoff continues here on the NCCU Sports Network. Keep it locked here as we continue to get ready for Week 1.
This has been an exclusive presentation of the NCCU Sports Network.